Hello there. This is Dr Khushboo Shah. Welcome to another Thursday of Ask Me a Question. I think I skipped one in the middle. I think I was in the middle of something and I completely slipped my mind. But here I am. Hi Lena. Hello. So today is another Thursday, so I will answer one of the questions that are sent in by you. I'm an Access Consciousness Facilitator, Dr. the Entities Facilitator, and founder of outcreate. So I'll do my best to answer the questions sent in by you using the tools of Access. And today was actually this energy that was coming up in some of the recent classes that I did, that I facilitated, and also having a conversation with someone. And this whole energy of comparing yourself to other people. And so the question is from me to you, has comparison ever worked? Does it really work, or does it put you in this weird form of judgment? So does it give you space? Allison is here. Hey Allison. So does comparing yourself with someone else actually put you in a creation mode, or does it put you in this mode of judgment and creates like this stop energy in your world? So you want to look at that. If it's not really creating a space where you can create and generate, it's not working. So there's a lie when we start comparing ourselves to other people. It also creates this energy of competition and not generative competition. Like generative competition would be when you outcreate yourself every day. That's the only thing that actually works. But when you're doing competition, which doesn't really work, you are creating a space of judgment where you start judging yourself, or you make the other person wrong somehow. Like you create this weird judgment of them as well, so that you have a great justification and reason why you're not choosing to be successful in a certain space, and why they must be doing something wrong. They are wrong, you are right, whilst thinking you're wrong and they are right. So both is happening at the same time. Alright, so has comparison ever worked? Does competition really work, or does it create this space of jealousy? Alright, so if you flip it around, what if you could be inspired by the people that are doing so-called like better than you, or are doing what you would like to do, or you've been asking for something, it seems like they have generated and created it in their lives. So what if you turn that into inspiration? Right? Rather than comparing, judgment, jealousy, competition, what if it was an inspiration? What if you could be inspired by them? What stops us from being inspired by people is this point of view that you've already bought in, that you can't do that. Like your point of view is, I will never be able to do it, so may as well do jealousy, competition, comparing, and judgment. But if you had this point of view where, it is, like what if you really flipped around all the jealousy and all the comparison, and you flipped it around to inspiration? What could you learn from them? What could you be inspired from them? What can you add to your life? And know that you are different. Like you have your difference. You can never be like somebody. So you feel envy because of your own limitations? Yeah. Thank you. You do, because somewhere you bought the point of view that you can't have it, or you can't create greater, or that's something where you lack. So envy isn't real, jealousy isn't real. Turn it around into inspiration, and also know that you're going to do it differently because you are different. So that comparing, it's like comparing like an orange tree and a mango tree. Like they're two completely different trees. How can you compare? You can be inspired, but you can't compare. You can't do the same. You can't be the same. It's absolutely impossible. In nature, you don't even find two trees which are same. Like even look at two mango trees, they'll be different. So this is the element of this, like jealousy, comparing, competition. These are not real. These are places where you start going into limitations. These are places where you stop yourself from creating. These are places where you start becoming unhappy with yourself. So that in itself is a lie. Okay? So look at when this energy comes up, and it's not to make yourself wrong when these energies come up, because we've been taught to do this. We've been taught to live in a world where comparing, competition and jealousy is the way to be. But it's not real. So when this comes up, don't make yourself wrong. Really look at what is creating this? Like, what is your point of view here? Like, what limiting point of view about yourself do you have? Like, where are you judging yourself? Look at that. Uncreate and destroy it. Go, interesting point of view, I have this point of view, till that judgment of you changes, and flip it around and ask, oh, what am I inspired by here? And if you are, jealousy is like out of season mangoes. You want it, but it's not okay. Jealousy is not real. It's not even in season ever. Like, it's not real. It's a distractor. It distracts you from the truth of a situation. It keeps you, it doesn't let you be. It doesn't make you go out and create. It makes you not like yourself. It creates separation between you and the person you think you're jealous of or comparing yourself with. So these energies are not real. They are not true. Alright, so when they come up, all you want to do is pock and pod everything that's creating this. And what is pock and pod? It's the clearing statement. It's like the short form of right, wrong, good, bad, pock, pod, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds, which is the access clearing statement. And pock and pod is the shortened version. Alright, so to know more about the clearing statement, you want to go and look at www.theclearingstatement.com, and you'll get more information. So when these energies of comparing yourself with someone, being jealous, being envious, being in competition with someone that is completely different from you, by the way, so it makes no sense, when they come up, pock and pod everything that's creating it. Alright, literally, I'm pocking and podding everything that this is, every point of view that's creating this. Just say that, I'm pocking and podding every point of view that's creating this. And if you'd like to know more about the clearing statement, you'd like to know more about access, I'll put the links in the comments below. Alright, so comparing yourself, jealousy, envy, competition, they seem similar, they're not real. Alright, instead, when these energies come up, also flip the question around and ask, if I was inspired by this and not being jealous of it, if I was inspired, what are they doing differently? How can I add that energy to my life? How can I be different with the same creation? Like, what is your way of creating the same way? And it's going to be different. You are different. You cannot compare yourself with anyone, not even your sibling, not even your peers from school who are of the same age and doing different things. So you cannot. Alright? Comparing doesn't work. Jealousy does not work. Competition does not work unless you're competing with yourself. Like, the only kind of competition, like, how do I outcreate myself today? Okay? So I hope this helps. I kind of circle around the same thing 50 times. We taught, basically you've been taught to do competition. You've been told competition is the right way. And then you've been told there's something called as healthy competition, which is again comparing yourself with someone else. Nobody told you, even if you really do want to compete, do it with yourself. Outcreate yourself every day. Like, wake up every day in the morning and ask, how do I outcreate myself today? What can I create today that I didn't create before? Like, how much more fun can I have? How much more generative can I be? Yeah. Thank you, Lena, for reiterating those things. So, I hope this helps, alright? Next time those energies of comparison and jealousy and competition come up, notice them. Don't try to justify it by making yourself wrong and the other person right, whilst making them wrong and yourself right at the same time. Look at it, uncreate and destroy it, pock and pod it, okay, and flip it around. Like, flip it around 180 degrees. If you were inspired by this, what awareness are you receiving? How could you create what they have created, what you've been asking for? And know that you will be different at it. You will do it differently. You will be different with it. Okay? So no two people on this planet are the same. No two people. So comparison doesn't work. It's just a stupid thing that we do. Okay? So thank you so much. Hope this helps. If you need more information, please reach out to me. If you have another question, please ask. Please fill up the form in my bio, and I'll take it on next time. Bye. Thank you, Lena, for being here. Thank you, Komal, for being here. Bye-bye.